Hey YouTube, it's Little Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre. I'm back again with you guys with yet another review, and this time I'm going to be reviewing The Hunger Games. And I'll also be reviewing Catching Fire at some point because I'm doing series reviews, but I'm going to start out with the first one, and it revolves around this girl named Katniss Everdeen, who's played by Jennifer Lawrence. She's pretty much, she's raised in like this, coal mining district, it's District 12, and the 12 districts, there was like this big rebellion that went on years before that. And so, every year each of the districts have to offer up one boy and one girl between the ages of like 12 and 18 to fight to the death in this battle called the Hunger Games. And so, in the beginning, Katniss is hunting for food, and she meets up with like her love interest Gale, played by Liam Hemsworth. And, they're basically talking about getting out of there and whatnot. And so, the time for this thing called the Reaping comes when they select the boy and girl to compete in the Hunger Games. And so, it's actually Katniss' sister who gets picked. And Katniss is like, I'll volunteer. So she basically goes into this, the Hunger Games, she's gonna take her sister's place. And then the boy they pick is actually, you could say he's like sort of a friend, sort of a love interest for her. He's named Peeta Mellark. He's played by Josh Hutcherson. And both of them do a really good job. I mean, this movie is just awesome. I mean, it's a slow burn, but it's worth it because, the first hour is just all the preparation for the games, and then the second hour of it is all the action. But, you got a great cast in here besides, Jennifer Lawrence, Liam Hemsworth, and Josh Hutcherson. You've also got Woody Harrelson, you've got Elizabeth Banks in a very crazy makeup job, which I do not like. You've got Lenny Kravitz, I think this is one of his first acting roles. Stanley Tucci, Donald Sutherland. I want to say Wes Bentley's in here too from American Beauty, because I think I saw him when I watched this, but I can't be too sure. So, help me out, guys. Was that Wes Bentley doing like the interview at the beginning? But, like I said, the first hour is all the build-up, second hour is the action. And so, Katniss is competing in the Hunger Games along with Peeta, and they're both trying to survive. But there's all these ones trying to kill him, including the girl from Orphan. So, and she's a little freaking psycho in this movie too, which is just fun to see. And it's basically, Katniss and Peeta, their quest to pretty much, survive this thing. And I'm not going to reveal the ending. I mean, if you've seen it, you know the ending. But, this one I really enjoyed, Jennifer Lawrence's Katniss was just badass in my opinion. You get her with a bow and arrow and she's got you in one shot. So that's just great to see that a girl can handle herself with a bow and arrow, something like that, because it kind of reminds me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer or things like that, Charmed and whatnot. But, this is a really great adaptation of the book, which I'm actually starting to read. I'm only probably, I would say like a chapter or two in because I just started it not too long ago, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to watching Catching Fire, which I will review soon. So, my series reviews are in the works, there's stuff on the way, but, that was my review of The Hunger Games. Highly enjoyed it, and I'm sorry these reviews are so short, but it's, like I said, it's pretty late here, so I'm trying to get these done as quick as I can before my night medicine kicks in, or I get too sleepy, or my battery dies and whatnot. But that was my review of The Hunger Games. Once again, it's Little Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre, telling you to enjoy life, enjoy some Skittles, enjoy some Starburst, and in the immortal words of my faithful partner Chris, he always says, eat some chicken, and I'll catch you guys later.